It's simply surreal what's happening behind the scenes in the NFL. And if you're a Los Angeles Chargers fan, what I'm about to reveal could directly impact the franchise's future. Seriously, what's been circulating in the last few hours is stirring the hearts of Bolts fans worldwide. And look, everyone's talking about it. Analysts, insiders, former players, and league executives. But before we continue, let me ask you something important. If you're a true Los Angeles Chargers fan, leave a like now. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because here you receive daily, exclusive, and always up-to-date news about the Bolts. Now, let's talk about the move that could become the Chargers' true X-factor this offseason. A name that nobody expected to gain so much traction, but which, according to NFL experts, could redefine the offense, change internal decisions, and even influence direct rivals in the AFC. Stay with me until the end, because every detail of this story connects. And the last piece of information might be the most shocking of all. The famous NFL coaching carousel continues to heat up, and the Los Angeles Chargers have officially entered the game in a direct and strategic way. According to confirmed information, Arthur Smith, the current offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers, has concluded an interview with the Chargers to assume the same role in Los Angeles, which already raises an important alert for the future of the team's offense. And the context makes everything even more interesting. Arthur Smith may be leaving Pittsburgh, especially after Mike Tomlin's decision to leave his position as head coach of the Steelers, a move that should trigger a profound overhaul of the entire coaching staff. This scenario opens up space for Smith to seek a new project, and the Chargers emerge as an extremely attractive destination. In the 2025 season, under Arthur Smith's leadership, the Steelers' offense finished 15th in points scored, 22nd in passing yards, 26th in rushing yards, and 25th in total yards. At first glance, the numbers aren't impressive, but they don't tell the whole story. Smith worked with clear roster limitations, especially at quarterback, and with an offensive line that struggled throughout the year, directly impacting offensive production. And that's exactly where the Chargers' interest makes perfect sense. Arthur Smith was considered one of the top candidates for the best available offensive coordinator position this offseason, but ended up being passed over, making Los Angeles an even stronger and more strategic option for him at this moment. If he takes over the Chargers' offense, we're talking about an experienced coordinator with NFL experience and the real ability to shape a more balanced and functional system for Justin Herbert. While the public and media focus is entirely on choosing the new offensive coordinator, there's a problem the Los Angeles Chargers simply can no longer ignore: the interior of the offensive line. And behind the scenes, one specific name has begun to gain increasing traction as a possible solution for this problematic area. The Chargers may once again look to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but now with a well-defined target: Isaac Seumalo, a veteran guard, experienced and extremely efficient. Even without an officially appointed offensive coordinator, it's practically certain that the front office is already planning the next steps to bring order to the chaos that was the offensive line last season. The clearest example of this failure is Mekhi Becton. His signing was a major investment and came with high expectations, with the hope that he would deliver Super Bowl-level performance. However, what was seen on the field was quite different. Performances below expectations and a drop in performance that make Becton a strong candidate to be released. And he's not alone on this list. Bradley Bozeman also appears as a likely name for cuts. It is in this scenario that Isaac Seumalo stands out from all the other targets. ESPN analyst Aaron Schatz was direct and bold in projecting the Chargers' future, stating that the team could spend a large portion of its free agent budget on the Steelers' guard. Even nearing 33 years old, Seumalo continues to play at a high level and has posted impressive numbers. He was the second-best guard in the NFL in pass-blocking success rate, with 96.9%, and finished the season ranked 12th best at his position among 81 qualified players, according to Pro Football Focus. For a team that needs, above all, to protect Justin Herbert, this type of production makes all the difference. From a financial standpoint, the move is also entirely feasible. According to SpotTrack, the projected contract for Seumalo is around 3 years and 27 months.
$0.8 million, an absolutely viable amount for a team that currently has the most salary cap space in the NFL, with approximately $100 million available. Even so, the Chargers may need to be willing to invest a little more to secure a player of this caliber. The ideal plan, within this logic, would be clear. Sign Seumalo as a central piece. Use a high draft pick to select another impact guard like Olivavega Ioane from Penn State. Keep Zion Johnson with a new contract and count on the return of the starting tackles. The result would be a completely transformed offensive line, far superior to last season's. But the most interesting thing is that this possible overhaul may only be the beginning of a domino effect that no one expected behind the scenes of the NFL. The NFL woke up today to simply bombshell news that is already causing repercussions throughout the league. Sean McDermott was fired as head coach of the Buffalo Bills, ending a 9-season run marked by consistency, but also by frustrations in crucial moments. McDermott leaves the Bills with a respectable legacy, 98 wins and 50 losses in the regular season, plus a balanced record of 8 wins and 8 losses in the playoffs, going 8-7 with Josh Allen as the starting quarterback. Still, the truth is that even with year-on-year consistency, Buffalo never managed to break through the conference barrier and reach the Super Bowl.
The franchise decided to retain general manager Brandon Beane, who now assumes the role of president of football operations and will be directly responsible for leading the search for a new head coach. And it is precisely here that the Los Angeles Chargers enter this story in a much more direct way than it seems at first glance. Journalist Deanna Rossini from The Athletic cited Brian DeBall as one of the possible replacements for McDermott in Buffalo. The detail that draws attention is that DeBall already has a meeting scheduled with the Chargers to discuss the offensive coordinator position, which creates a curious scenario full of possibilities for Los Angeles. But the impact of this dismissal doesn't stop there. With McDermott's departure, the entire Bills coaching staff is now experiencing a moment of uncertainty, and that includes Joe Brady, the team's current offensive coordinator. And it is precisely here that a name emerges that could change everything for the Chargers. In the 2024 and 2025 seasons, under Brady's command, the Buffalo Bills offense was simply the most efficient in the entire NFL, leading the league with a 0.165 EPA per play. For comparison, the second-place team during that period was the Baltimore Ravens, with 0.122. Even dealing with injuries and clear limitations in the roster, Brady managed to extract the maximum from the offense and kept the team among the most productive in the league. Joe Brady's playing style seems tailor-made for Justin Herbert. Constant movement before the snap, a well-distributed spread offense, and short, efficient passes form a system that is any quarterback's dream and could further enhance Herbert's talent. Furthermore, there's a significant history between Brady and the Chargers. He was interviewed by the franchise for the head coaching position in 2021, while still with the Carolina Panthers, and was interviewed again in 2023 for the offensive coordinator position before the hiring of Kellen Moore. This prior relationship naturally brings his name up again behind the scenes in Los Angeles. And now I want to know your opinion, Chargers fan. With all these scenarios unfolding, it's clear that the franchise is facing decisions that could completely change the team's future. The next few days promise strong emotions, and any move could be decisive for the Bolts' success next season. If you enjoyed this content and want to continue receiving daily news, complete analyses, and exclusive information about the Los Angeles Chargers, leave a like now. It helps the channel a lot. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss anything.